What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Charles Nichols, and I am so glad to be here today. And today we're gonna do my first impressions on the 2015 version of Mazda 6. I have gotten a new car. Yeah. So I got a new car. You might be looking at me wondering, isn't this the guy who posted like two 2014 Mustang videos? Yeah, that's me. That car is totaled. So I got a new car. So if you want that story time, I'll be happy to share that. And yes, I'm okay. Everybody else is okay. But thanks for asking. I was looking into a family car anyways. So I hate that it happened the way it happened, but I was able to get a 4-door. Basically, I mean, I was gonna be fine with any 4-door and treat it as a family car, but I was looking at Camrys, Honda Accords, like the newer versions. What else is out there? But like, that's the type of category I was looking at. And then I stumbled upon Mazda. Me personally, I've never heard of Mazda. I've never really seen, where I live, like, I just don't really see Mazdas like that, or at least my eyes have not been trained to look at a Mazda like that, right? And so I start seeing like Mazdas pop up as I'm looking, researching Toyota Camrys, Honda Accords, like it's in that category. So I stumbled upon it and I fell in love. Like I really did fall in love. I went to go test drive it at a dealership and I fell in love. Like I can't wait to show you guys this car. So I actually purchased it online rather than going through the dealership. So I got a little bit of a better deal. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So I'm gonna break this down to what I like and what I don't like, but I'm gonna tell you guys right now, there's a lot more positives than there are negatives. I've had this car for about a week, so let's keep that in mind. And I'm gonna go ahead and say and break the ice here. I have under 40,000 miles on it. I have like 38 to be exact. The problems aren't really gonna be there as lightly as this car has been used. So let's keep that in mind as I'm telling you this. But let's just start with the exterior. That car looks good. I love red. Red is my favorite color. So obviously I'm already gravitating towards the car because they do tend to come in red, and they come in all colors, of course, but like when I Google it, a lot of red are the examples. And so, man, it's just the way that the red splashes on the exterior. It looks so luxury, but it's an affordable car. And man, I just love the exterior. It's a good looking car. I'm coming from a sports car, so I still get that sporty family, that sporty dad look, the cool dad look that everybody, people who have kids want to achieve. I plan on having this car for a long while, so I really love the look that it's giving me. I'm 23 years old, so I don't want to look like I'm driving around and being the middle-aged man. No offense to the middle-aged men out there. Hold on. Yeah, I really like that. Hopefully, I'm gonna touch on what I plan on adding later to the car. But let me get through this review first. So, exterior, man, 10 out of 10. Interior, I mean, again, I'm coming from a coupe. I don't think the camera does it justice, and if you guys want to see more of the interior, I'm more than welcome to do it. Don't mind the back seat. I have a toddler. Like I said, I have a family car, and if anybody who has kids, they tear up your back seat. So I have a little tarp right there to, when he's throwing his snacks, or when he's not, when he's just being messy, I can just take that tarp out and it doesn't do wear and tear on the seats. So, yeah, I have that, but I say that to say, like, there's room for everybody in there. It's me, my wife, and a growing family. So, I have room for whatever is needed, and we're not on top of each other. I feel like it's very spacious. I have not test driven a 2016, but the 2016 is slightly smaller than the 2015 is what I noticed when I was looking. So never seen one in person, never seen a 2016 in person, but the 2015 did look a little more spacious to me. and I feel pretty good when I'm driving it around. My family feels good, they have space. So yeah, interior gets about a smooth 8.5 out of 10, man. I would say that it would get more if it had a little more space, but like the glove compartment is a little small to me. But between, you know, the features and all of that, which I did not film, which I'm more than, if you guys want to see it, I'm more than happy to do it. But you know, I would say a smooth 8.5. I want to talk about, you know, the engine and trunk space as well. So trunk space, it's spacious. I love that. It's a good car. You want to take on the road, you want to pack up its suitcases, all that. It's got room for it. And it also has a compartment that I did not film that's under that. Again, camera's not really doing it justice. It was raining outside, or it was about to rain, so I just want to go ahead and film something fast. But it has great space in the trunk. Now the engine, Sky Active, I've never heard of that, but obviously it's something that gravitates, or something that Mazda has in their engines. So it's definitely gonna take some getting used to, but I've took my car to the shop and they're pretty, like, people are pretty familiar with it, so I don't think it's gonna be a problem, as you know, I keep going to shops and keep checking it out on my own. So I really like that, and I don't know much more than the average person about it, but I like what I see under the hood. So all of that, man, I'm still excited about this car. So now, of course, what everybody would want to know is, how does the car ride? It is smooth as a cucumber. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, there was a Mazda6, my first impression, and it did not ride smooth. I felt every bump. I felt like, you know, I felt the road, and where I live, there's a lot of potholes, there's a lot of, you know, changing in texture of the roads. Man, I felt every bit of that in my first test drive. But this car, whatever, I don't know what the difference was, because they were, I think that one was a 2017, and then this one was 2015. The one that I actually bought, the one that I'm showing you, it rides smooth. So I don't know what the difference was. I really don't. Maybe it was the tires, but that is a smooth car. I don't feel the road like that. Is it as smooth as a Camry? It's up there. It's not as smooth. I will put Camry above that. Like the EcoBoost, I feel like Camry is still a little bit smoother. But what I got downstairs, what I have, it rides pretty smooth. Now, so these are my first impressions. Like I said, I've only had the car for a week. I put it on the road as much as I could. I've went all around the city, outside the city a little bit. So I mean, like, it's smooth. It's smooth. I'm enjoying my ride. I think that I really fell in love with this car, and so I have to get into what I don't like. And what I do not like is the fancy features. Like, I'm coming from a 2014 Mustang, so I don't really need that much. I'm pretty low maintenance. I really just need a car to get me to point A to point B and look stylish. That's really what all I'm looking for. But, you know, if I could have some extra features, that would be nice. So what I did not really like, but what I was mentally prepared for, because I always looked at the reviews before, is like, when I first got the car, and this might be user error, is the mirrors. The mirrors were like, do this little thing where they come in. I forgot what the proper term is for that, but it's just like, it doesn't do that, and I can't figure out how to do that. And I don't know if this is a me thing or this is a Mazda thing, but I'm looking at it, and like, when I researched it, they said you have to manually push it in. I don't know if that's true or not. So somebody out there with Mazdas who knows, please educate me on this. But for right now, that's going in the category of stuff I don't like, because like, even if it is manual, like, I guess that's cool, but like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't want to have to push it in, man. Like, I don't know. But also, something that I don't like too is the phone features. Like, it connected to my phone, but it's not just, it does the job. All I want to do is just kind of listen to music on the way. But it's just like, it has a delay on the audio. All audio that comes through my phone, it has a delay. It connects to my phone pretty well for phone conversations, so I don't have to hold my phone while I'm talking to somebody. I mean, they could come through a little bit clearer, but I'm pretty low to maintenance on that. But like, the navigation button does not work at all. And I don't know, again, this could be user error. Like I said, I don't know cars more than the average person. So if this is user error, please tell me in the comments. But when I click on NAV navigation, nothing pops up. Now you might be like, hey Charles, have you read your handbook? Nope. So if I do read my handbook, you know, maybe I can figure this stuff out. But yeah, for right now, I'm just, you know, I'm more of a kind of get in there and kind of figure it out person. So I don't know. I just really haven't seen anything that really lets me know how to work the interior stuff. But the stuff that I have figured out, it's just the audio has a delay on anything with my music, my YouTube videos and all that. Like I shouldn't be watching YouTube videos while I'm driving anyway, so I guess that doesn't really bother me as much. But like, it's just certain stuff like that, like I don't know, it works, but then it works finicky. And other people say like sometimes it doesn't work at all, sometimes they can't even get it to connect, like, you know, things of that nature. So the interior, it wasn't a deal breaker for me. I knew that going in, but like, you know, it's like, if you're gonna be fancy, let's be fancy. If not, don't worry about it. Like, don't worry about it. Like a lot of the 14 Mustang, they didn't have that features at all. So it's just like, you know, I got it now. So, but I don't want to take up too much on this because I gotta go back and edit this. So I just want to spend about 10 minutes talking to you about my first impression of the Mazda 6. Great car, but I'm gonna do more car content. And if you like this and if you want to have any questions about the Mazda 6, I got one in my garage, so I'm happy to just go down there and then, you know, answer your questions, show you pictures, show you whatever you want to see. Now let me tell you a little bit before I let you go about what I plan on doing this. This is I haven't even washed this car because it's been raining, but dude, I want to put black rims on it, I want louvers on it, and I want a spoiler, and I'm gonna do a muffler delete. Those 4 things are for sure what I'm gonna do with this car. So I'm gonna make sure that when I do these, your guys are gonna be looped into, and your guys are gonna see this just become a little more sporty. Not too much, but a little more sporty. So if you like this, man, please leave a comment down below. Any questions, any comments, please, again, don't get in there saying like, he don't know what he talking about. Yeah, I probably don't. So educate me in the comments if I'm doing something wrong. So like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to see any more content about the Mazda 6, man, let me know. Otherwise, I'm out.